Who qualifies to apply for Greencard lottery, American Greencard lottery, what also is known as DV lottery? Who can participate in the DV lottery program? That is our question today, and one of my followers asked about that question, and I think it is high time to talk about the qualification of applying for American Greencard lottery. Every year October, the Department of State of United States has given or gives about 55,000 diversity visas, and people are participate in what we call Greencard lottery every year October. So who can participate in this lottery? Qualification number one, there are two qualifications. Qualification number one, you must come from an eligible country. What does that mean? You must come from a country whose citizens are allowed to participate in this lottery, because not all countries can participate in this lottery, particularly the countries who have blood. So many people in America, they are not allowed to participate. So if your country has a low rate of immigration in United States, it is allowed to participate. It is allowed to participate. So that is qualification number one, and you can be able to find out more about whether your country is eligible by again visiting on the dvprogram.state.gov website. Find out about diversity visa and the countries eligible to apply or to participate. I would say, particularly because I come from Africa, most of the African countries are around to participate. They are allowed to participate, and only a few. For instance, in a few years back, a country like Nigeria has not been participating because it has a very high number of immigrants in US. So that is just citing but one example, So another second qualification, how do you know whether you can apply for Greencard lottery? Number one, I have said you must come from a country which is eligible to apply for the DV lottery. Number two, you must have at least high school education. That means you have schooled up to Form 4, or what we refer here in America up to 12th grade. You have what we call here high school diploma, or if you come from where I come from, you have done Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education. Yes, so that's what it means to have at least high school education. Yes, and again, if you don't have high school education, if probably you got up to grade 8, standard 8, are you eligible to apply? And the answer is yes, because your high school education can be replaced by work experience. If you have a profession, where you have trained for 2 years, and you have been working in that profession for the last 2 to 5 years, and you can be able to prove that, for instance, being a house manager, or or maybe plumbing or mechanic or cosmetology, all these courses. And again, there is a website where you can find out whether your job qualifies to fall under occupations which are considered as for work experience. O.net O.net website, you can be able to find out about jobs which are qualified for DV lottery application. Yes, so So that's what we are referring to. That's what we are referring to, guys. We are referring to, guys. Yeah, as work experience. Yeah, so if you meet those two qualifications, guys, if you meet the eligibility, country eligibility qualification, and the education or work experience qualification, then you can apply for American Green Card lottery, which happens every year, October, beginning of October, and ends beginning of November. So I hope this is clear, and it is, I'll be talking more about this in a more broad way. But if you meet those two qualifications, you qualify to apply for the DV lottery, what we call American Green Card lottery. Every year, Department of State offers 55,000 diversity visas for those who are lucky to win in this American Green Card lottery. This is Wanjilo, USA. Yes.